It's like way over here. We're doing the earthquake edition.
Oh, we can't do the earthquake because the camera's the other table.
Hey, you tried though. You tried though.
So it was shaking on ours.
Yeah. But we got the effect. Boom. Dude, it just gets better and better, you guys. November 15th, welcome to Rainbow Live. It's your boy Johnny 5, joined by my amazing co-host,
the Illusionist of Casey. Oh wait, Casey the Illusionist.
Whoa. All right, we're getting off the rails here already. But we got some awesome new products to talk about this week. And before we jump into that, store happenings next Friday through Sunday is the Black Friday sale. So for all the comic book fanatics out there, all the back stock, all of the comic book sets, all of the trade paperbacks will be 50% off. This does not include books that are in your pull box for our pull box holders. This also does not include wall comics or silver showcase comics, which are the comics behind the counter. So just make sure you plan accordingly and make those lists and come prepared. Anything on your side of the world?
My side of the world. Do I have a side of the world?
I don't know.
Dark side of the world?
The
dark side of the world. The darkness.
Whoa.
I guess for sports cards wise, don't know, or it's up in the air on what deals that usually that is. Like Johnny has said in previous videos, that's day of that's usually decided, especially when it comes to individual cards and also the boxes we have on the shelves. Yeah. Other than that, for Black Friday, no real big news other than we're trying really, really hard, just trying to get that all filled up so that way you guys can come in and get all the cards that you need.
Boom. Yeah. But yeah, we got a lot to talk about, especially, I might be biased, but especially on the comic book side of things. So I guess we should
switch to the shortest part of the show for the very, very week. I used the same word, but different. Very weak when it comes to sports cards.
That's awesome.
But I guess we got to go to the segment of Sports Talk.
Boom.
And I guess not very much other than to say that Sam and everybody is doing a very, very good job trying to get singles out there for you.
Sam, John's helping get that old product restocked out there from the office. So it's been kind of a crazy train of stuff.
Yes. So other than that, we have one brand new box for the week.
Does I neglect the camera? Do you want me to do it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't want to listen to me.
Yeah.
And that is the 2023 certified. Woo-woo. Comes with 2 autographs or 2 memorabilia on average. I know it says and, but sometimes you just got to put that or in there, But really cool product. People usually go for this along with Prism, but that's not out currently. So this is the cool product of the week. Woo-hoo. And that's it for Sports Talk.
Dude, that was it. Well, I suppose we better hop back over to Comics World here, and we definitely have our work cut out for us tonight. This was quite the week here, so I'm just gonna grab the stack here. This will probably be the biggest of the 3.
I think Marvel outnumbered DC this week.
Wowzers! Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on here. So first of all, one thing that we always like to ask is to Manager John, what were the gold medalists? So he had a chance to kind of check some of these books out, and he said that this first one from Image Comics, The Deviant, issue number 1, was actually his gold medalist of the week. There are a variety of covers on there, including some incentive covers. So if you want to check that out, definitely do so. It has the promotions on it have looked really good, and so definitely worth a look. Up next from Marvel, we have Superior Spider-Man, issue number 1. This is the A cover, and then there are some variant covers as well. Continuing on the spooky side of things, and pairing ironically with the Madam Web trailer, we have Spine-Tingling Spider-Man, issue 2, which that trailer looked just like, it just was like, huh. Like, I'm not even a Spider-Man person. I'd go watch it.
Yeah, that actually really does seem interesting how they're going to implement all that, especially with the hinting at the different other Lady Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Spider-Woman.
No, it was so crazy. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm kind of curious to see one, if it connects, is it done in a meaningful way? I don't know. I mean,
Now-
these are things I look for.
Now I know this was it considered a teaser trailer or was it a full trailer? I can't remember.
I don't know.
But anyway,
if that's a teaser, wow.
Right. The one thing that I'm kind of wondering when it comes to that is it introduced 3 of the Spider Women, Aranya,
Yeah.
and then 2 different other Spider Women, but neither of the 2 Spider Women were Jessica Drew.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if she's going to be in that at all, since and just so people know that this is the Sony Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Right.
So it's not it could possibly go with the rest of the Marvel Cinematic, but it's totally focused on the Sony one that started with Venom.
Yeah.
And all that. So
yeah. Well, sorry about that segue, you guys, but I was pretty excited about it. It's pretty delighted. Yeah. Pretty delighted. From Boom Studios, we have the ash can of Animal Pound. Look at it. How can you say no to that face?
Well, especially those eyes, you know.
Well, come buy my issue. That's what dogs sound like. We have Alien issue number 1 from Marvel with the 20th Century Studios branding on top. We have The Call from Image issue number 4. Spawn issue 347, which is kind of crazy to think about. Those issue numbers just keep on going up.
Mm-hmm.
And The Rocketeer in the Den of Thieves issue number 4A cover. And that is my first stack.
All right, my first stack. We're going to start out with what is now an original series on Prime. We have Robert Jordan's The Wheel of Time Book 2. This is The Great Hunt. I don't know if this is how many issues they're going to have, but I'm sure if it's anything like, Game of Thrones, how that one had a whole bunch of issues along with when they did that.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be up there. Next we have from, for those of you wondering that this is the Wheel of Time is from Dynamite Studios. From IDW, this is an issue number 1 of a brand new series, The Ministry of Compliance. Everybody needs to comply and get this book.
Yeah, comply. Get ministered to.
Next, we have from Boom Studios another issue number 1 of Lotus Land.
So I totally thought that said Lois Lane out of my peripheral, and I was like, "Is that even legal?" Like, I don't know.
Well, with the imagery of what could be a red cape,
Yeah, I was just kind of like, "Really though?" Is that what we're doing?
Ironically, as I was turning the book, I almost said Lotus Island, but no, it's just Lotus Land.
Yeah, I totally thought it said Lois Lane. I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Next from IDW, we have a one-shot. Godzilla Rivals. Godzilla Rivals versus Mechagodzilla. So, bringing back the Mechagodzilla from what we saw his death in the most recent movie.
Oh yeah.
And my favorite series, even though I haven't read it yet at all, Something Epic. Issue number 7.
Oh yeah.
Woo! Something epic. Woo! And then finally, for my first segment, from Blood Moon Comics, issue number 1, The Accursed.
That was awesome. All right, I don't know how I can follow that. I'm gonna give it my best here. Kicking off,
get tongue-tied,
right? Marvel Train brings us Uncanny Avengers. This is issue number 4, linking up to that Fall of X event. This one's actually been really popular, and Manager John did show me a beautiful Galactus page in here. Spoilers. Silver Surfer, the Rebirth, the Legacy, I believe, issue number 3. We have Red Goblin, issue number 10. Trying to get that header in there for you guys, too. Sorry about the glare. But Red Goblin, issue number 10, looking pretty cool. Jean Grey, also from the Fall of X events. This is issue number 4 for that mini-series. We have The Immortal Thor, issue number 4. This cover's pretty cool. I like that one. Stormbreaker variants are always a lot of fun. So this is Fantastic Four, issue 13. Boop. Pretty sharp picture of the team, if I do say so. And then final one for me this round is Deadpool 7 Slaughters, issue number 1. Woohoo! Woo-woo.
I guess everybody knows what this next segment is. It's my DC train. Yeah. From Donna DC, we have Batman and Robin issue number 3. And then from DC Black Label, we have Danger Street number 11. And then everybody's favorite issue of Detective Comics. I don't know if it's everybody's favorite, but everybody's favorite Batman issue number 1077.
Bum, bum, bum. Woo! Crushing it.
And then Donna DC, The Outsiders, issue number 1. So a brand new series for DC. And another one after that. Donna DC, issue number 1 of the Speed Force.
I don't know why, but I really like that cover.
Yeah,
I'm not
actually
a Flash
quite...
fan or anything. I thought it was kind of cool.
I'm kind of wondering where the other leg of this one is, just because it's like you want to know if they're falling or running like the other one.
Well, Speed Force is totally running.
Right.
Yeah.
Just upside down.
Yeah.
Well, compared to the other.
Right.
Next, we have issue 8 of 10 of Lost. Superman Lost, right?
Yes.
Yes. Superman Lost, issue 8 of 10.
Gosh, I remember when that number 1 came out. Those beautiful starry skies.
Oh, yeah.
Oof.
Next, from Dawn of DC, we have The Vigil, issue number 6. And then issue number 2 of Wesley Dodds' The Sandman, also from Dawn of DC. So we got The Sandman. And then we have, from DC, we have Wildcats, issue number 12. Always got to listen to the guy on the cover. So smile. I told you guys we'd mostly live through that.
Whoa. Foreshadowing?
Mm-hmm.
Mostly. Who's not going to live?
Right.
There's so many questions.
And never actually thought I'd see Batman say that to Robin, other than his own son, Damian. Which who knows, that might be Damian, but I highly doubt it. I think I still think that's Dick.
Yeah.
But
grounded.
yeah, it's
Look at the letter bubble. I'm
Right.
here for that. I am here for that.
We have World's Finest Teen Titans issue number 5 with Batman telling Robin, "You're grounded."
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, on that authoritarian note, I suppose I didn't put my books in order.
That's right.
What am I
I
doing?
can chat a bit.
All right, I'm good. All right, we got this. I failed.
Anybody that's in the audience have a favorite book of the week if you've read yours yet?
Yeah.
If not, well,
Just no spoilers, please.
yes, no spoilers.
We have Marvel Train, Daredevil, issue number 3. We have Black Panther, issue number 6. This cover is actually pretty cool, and I love seeing just the ongoing stories here, just keeping in touch with the character and that side of the Marvel universe. From Fall of X Train, we have Children of the Vault. This is issue number 4. And then also Fall of X, we have issue number 4 of The Dark X-Men. Woo-hoo. So darks. And then Astonishing Iceman, also Fall of X, issue number 4.
Astonishing.
Astonishing, really.
That happens to be a word they haven't used for Spider-Man yet.
Oh.
So.
In the Court of Honors, I'd like to, of course, lift up my all-time favorite team ever. I have not read any of this series yet. I'm excited to check it out, though. But Alpha Flight, issue number 4, also Fall of X. Coming in bronze, I have to give it up to Catwolf and the Howling Commandos. This is issue number 2. I have not read issue 1 yet. I might be a little biased based on the fact that I'm wearing the Werewolf by Night t-shirt. It's fine. In silver, I have Blade, issue number 5, a cover. Really nice to have a Blade on going on the shelves again, and always has a couple of 1 or 2 fun variant covers too, and then of course incentive covers. And then finally, this arc is going to be coming to a close next month, I believe, if I read correctly. So this is Ghost Rider, issue number 20. These A covers have been very delightful, so definitely a fun little run there. But that is my gold medalist. Woo-hoo!
All right, so my Court of Honors book of the week is the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi.
Bum, bum, bum.
Woo-hoo. Everybody loves a little bit of Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Next, we have also Star Wars. Actually, the rest of these are all Star Wars because apparently there's no Star Trek this week.
Whoa.
Which is somewhat disappointing, but that's not on us. We have Dr. Aphra, issue number 38, and this is the Dark Droids cover.
Shout out to that Life Day variant. That was cool.
Oh, yeah. Next, for silver medalist, we have Star Wars The Mandalorian, issue number 6. Got that nice scene from where they're visiting the Jedi planet, and he's on the stone and
That's pretty cool.
in contact with Luke without knowing it's Luke. And my book of the week is issue number 1. This is the Peach Momoko cover, the A cover, the awesome cover, Star Wars Visions.
She did a really good job on that.
Oh, yeah. And it says at the bottom, the followers of Ancock.
Boom. Well, what a stack of books this week. We were definitely not kidding around. Holy variety. And yeah, you come in thinking you're going to behave, and then you see the wall and you're like, just kidding. That's awesome. So one other announcement, for the show, just to make sure everyone is aware, this is actually my last week at the shop. So this is my last episode of Rainbow Live, which is kind of crazy. And it's fun looking back on it. I actually guested a few times when John Jones previously ran the show, and it's just kind of fun to see the shop evolve in the background and to see the products evolve and everything else too. But just wanted to thank all of you again for anyone that's participated with Rainbow Live or tuned in or stopped in and gave us feedback about the show. And just, of course, all the box holders and all the customers that I get to see week after week after week. It really is a special community here at Rainbow Comics. And so just wanted to thank you guys for helping make that just such a cool experience for me. So Casey will help lead the charge for Rainbow Live, until someone else hops on. Maybe he can persuade Sam to hop on, or Patrick or something. But just wanted to thank you guys again. And my last day at the shop will be this Saturday, and then after that it is on to new opportunities. So with that, on my channels, you'll probably see me twist Casey's arm to come on at some point and review something random and delightful. We'll see. And but just wanted to share that with you and thank all of you. Yeah, that is it.
Yeah, it's been an honor co-hosting this show with you. You brought me onto this show after we kicked off Trevor 1.0 when he kept dropping the books. And
yeah, I remember that. Those were some dark days. Shout out to Trevor. Yeah, no, but no, it's really fun just to see it, go on and on, and it'll be fun. I'm curious to see how things go, and yeah, I definitely just wish everybody the best that's tuned in, and stick with the books, have fun with it. That's what it's all about, is just enjoy the art, enjoy the writing, be good to each other, and yeah. Boom. Anything else from your side of the world? No.
Not really, no. We're getting closer and closer to Christmas.
Yeah.
Because that apparently was what everybody was waiting for in traffic today.
Yeah.
I guess just as a side note for everybody, we're getting close to the holidays, so about that time when we start seeing some good, hearty, cheery people around, which is going to be awesome to see.
Yeah.
And also another thing to just say to everybody is once we get closer and closer to that nice little white powdery stuff flying through the ground, drive safe.
Yeah,
and
it's coming.
Drive to arrive, as I've been told by many other people.
Yeah.
So,
and for that, you guys, for things like gift giving, if you live out of town, even if it's 30 miles in the winter, no such thing as don't hesitate to give us a call. We can do like up to a 2-week hold and work with you just to make sure that you get what you need, but that you are safe. Mm-hmm. So definitely just keep us in mind for any gift giving needs that you have. And all we need is name and number. And as long as you can get here within 2 weeks or so, we could probably even easily extend that just based on weather and circumstance, as long as there's communication there. So never an issue at all. Again, don't forget the primary rule of thumb. If you see it posted on our Facebook page or Instagram for new things or restock coming in, feel free to message us, drop a comment, a message, phone call, and have that set aside for you. No problem at all. So, yeah. And I guess just to circle back, because we talked about it at the beginning of the show, but the Black Friday sale is happening. So it will be Friday through Sunday after Thanksgiving. And for comic books, that will mean all of the back issues and the long white boxes will be 50% off, comic book sets, and then comic book trade paperbacks. This does not include, for our box holders, this does not include books that are in your pull boxes, and it does not include Silver Showcase comics behind the counter or wall comics, which line the perimeter of the store. So, cool. Well,
and just to let everybody know, those of you that are excited for Christmas music, just tune into 101.5 because it's already started. It started last week.
Oh boy, I can't
Christmas
wait.
music before Thanksgiving.
Ah, that's awesome.
You guys have a good rest of your night, and nice little send off here for Johnny.
Boom.
Little
boom. How do we end the show though, man? I mean,
we got to end it as we always have, with a bit of a thing called Mike Trout.
Boom. And then we hit the